China is today surpassing its commitments under the Paris Agreement. And I think the transition that China now envisages in peaking in carbon emissions and then ultimately becoming also a net zero economy, these are fundamental to also creating the opportunities for other countries to move, not least with the kind of production of technology that is now allowing many countries to invest in renewable energy, electric vehicles, at a much lower cost than they would have done 5-10 years ago. There are many who today question multilateralism. They ask the question, is the United Nations really able to help countries to advance? I would say to your listeners, even in these difficult times, it's interesting that in the next 2 months, we will have the world brought together by the United Nations on climate, on desertification, on biodiversity, and on plastics. And we just had a couple of weeks ago the Summit of the Future at the United Nations General Assembly, where all countries signed on to a pact for the future, reaffirming their commitment to work together. So we have to be realistic. It's difficult. It's sometimes 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But multilateralism is fundamental to the ability of humanity to work together in addressing these issues. And the ones you mentioned, climate, desertification, biodiversity, they're existential to human well-being and the future of our planet.